Welcome to the Dialogue, a platform where we get to talk about relationships, gender, and lifestyle. Yes, welcome to the Dialogue.
A platform where we get to discuss all about life, relationships, and gender. My name is Maya.
And my name is Simon. Welcome, guys.
Our topic today is domestic violence during the lockdown in response to COVID-19. Let me hope you're washing your hands, sanitizing, and social distancing. Simon, all over the world there has been an increase in domestic violence cases. Like recently, BBC reported that the cases have increased by 25%. Yes, which is really alarming. And here in Uganda, in the news, there has been, multiple cases of domestic violence here and there. And the police has actually also confirmed that they are getting actually more cases right now than ever before.
Yeah, the Uganda police.
Yes, the Uganda police. So I'm really tempted to ask you, why do you think the cases of domestic violence have really escalated during this time?
Yes, thank you, Maya. So, in my view, I see that this has two sides. There's a side of the women. There's something which the women are doing which is causing the increase in domestic violence cases. And also on the side of the men, there are some causes which are coming out from them. So in my view, I see, for example, the men. The men are having this problem whereby during lockdown, many of their jobs have been shut down. The men are no longer able to work, they're no longer able to bring in a living. And since we see them as breadwinners, they're usually the breadwinners in African settings. They are expected to provide in this time, this trying time, and this failure or shortage of provision has caused them to feel a bit hungry and a bit frustrated, so this can come out through violence on their family members. And also another point of view which I'm saying is from the women's point of view, whereby the women may not be as understanding as we would want them to be of their men who are having this problem of not being able to provide as well as they could have. So many of these women are in Uganda tukuita okusojja abasajja.
Okay.
Oli musajja wa kika ki olemeddwa okukola ki okuleeta ebintu bye twetaaga.
Yes.
So I saw on the news a man was found in the town. They were interviewing different men on the news, on NBS. And a man was saying, he was in town, he wasn't really doing anything serious, but just walking to avoid his wife, who was demanding for things, and his failure to provide made him feel uncomfortable to stay at home. So we see that can also cause some men to resort to what? Domestic violence, and as well as the women as well, being violent towards their husbands, maybe in retaliation or in anger. Yes.
Okay, but are you aware that the women are more vulnerable than the men?
That's true.
Because one thing that I really acknowledge is both women and men annoy each other. It's not only the women that are bugging the men, and it's not only the men that are bugging women.
That's true.
But why is it that women are falling prey of the men right now?
Right now?
Yes.
There's something you told me a while back, whereby we saw that when the couples are together for a long period, usually the men go to work, maybe the women also go to work. So it's a way they get each other in small doses. But now when you have each other in full doses, we see that you see so many things which annoy each other.
Yeah.
For example, the men may not be as adherent to the way the woman wants the home to be.
Yeah.
The man may not be as organized as she would want him to be. The man may not be as helpful as she would want him to be. Also the man may find fault in the woman. So this can also still cause the men to resort to domestic violence. And also, as you've said, it's the women who are more vulnerable.
Yeah.
I think this is a biological reason whereby men usually are physically stronger than women. It's biological due to the testosterone hormone. Remember secondary sex characteristics, if you remember in primary school and secondary school. The men's secondary sex characteristics include increased muscle tone, increased strength, to some extent even increased aggression.
Whereas
I think
women
it
depends
have
on
more
areas, because in some areas, women are very strong, like people from the north, northern
that's
Uganda.
so true.
They can come here and beat, our Ugandan boys. So, I think it depends also on that. We need to do more research.
I
know it's not about kuwasa. When they say that men they basinga man, I just varies from area to area. Like
That's true.
women from the Bachiga women, they say
Yes,
they are very,
yes.
they can beat a man. So I think that's just an excuse.
There's that story, maybe just a sidebar whereby someone told a story. It was like a joke whereby he was in Kabale region where there are so many Bachiga, so he met a man carrying a jerrycan of water,
Yeah.
full jerrycan, 20-liter jerrycan, and asked him what are the directions to this place. So the man just held up the jerrycan and started pointing for him. Go, go here. Then wasanga wano ekikubo ogenda mu ekikubo while holding a jerrycan. So it shows that they are. Hey, that it shows that they are strong. That if Muchiga woman married a Muganda, she may beat him inside out. Yeah.
Okay, but I would think that also there is this issue that many people are not looking at, like sex. Right now, sex is becoming a problem. For like people overstay at home.
Oh, what's the rating of our show for us to accommodate this?
This is a very important issue that we really need to put across. So we just can't,
Yes,
escape
yes,
it.
you're right, yeah.
But sex is becoming a problem right now because people are staying home, and for certain men, they have, a lot of energy, and they just feel like they need to utilize the whole of the day. And some of the people are not,
the whole of the day?
Yes, the whole of the day.
Every day of every week?
Every day of every week, because it's lockdown. And remember,
Yes.
remember that and I don't mind is
The devil's workshop.
yes.
That's
So if
true.
someone
That's
is
so
really
true in this
idle,
case.
yes, if someone is really idle, they just stay home. It will, they will think more, this side, and they will. One side, I'm not only talking about men bagging women, but even the women. Some women are really, they have this huge appetite, so they will also, bag the men like, and on the two sides, one side will not be comfortable with the other side. You understand? So that brings about fights and all that. But in most cases, it's the women who
Resentment,
really,
Some women feel resentful to their husbands for this demand.
yes, the demand might be too much for any person to take in.
Yes, so maybe we can skip ahead a bit on that particular issue. What do you think can be a solution to that, in particular?
In particular, I think the solution can be, people finding things to keep them busy. Like for men who, stay home and they just sit around, it's better you keep your mind busy so that you don't, think about, you don't get horny all the time.
Yes.
Yes? So you just go maybe for a jog, you can, play games and all that. As we'll look at, I think we'll get into the solutions later.
Yeah. And also another issue which is on that is also communication. It's a bit hard in many African settings for women to communicate their needs to their men, but if there's a way she can do it, she should also try to communicate to the man, and also the men should also try to take some cues, some unspoken cues from the woman. Like if she doesn't look like she's into such a thing, maybe try to ask her and see what you're picking up on.
You've got me thinking, like culture is it's a topic that is very hard, to tackle.
That's true.
Yes, but in our cultures, many men actually would not feel like taking a no for an answer. They feel like they have to pursue and pursue, and they can even ask you, why did you come? Most of them think women, get married for just doing that to please them, which is not the case. Yeah.
So we're now moving on to the next segment whereby we are talking about what implications are coming out of this.
Many bad things have really come out of this situation, and one of them being death. We've lost people during this time due to not due to the pandemic. Actually, we haven't lost anyone yet, but due to domestic, in Uganda, due to domestic violence cases. Yeah, and then we've had family, family breaking up.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a woman that I saw recently on some news, and this lady had been, chased out of the house. The husband chased her out of the house. Remember, at this time you can't move. Let's say that lady has relatives too, and let's say in Rukunjili from here, so you cannot travel from here to go to Rukunjili. So that woman was so stranded and all that, and thought like, oh my God, this is terrible. Yeah. And another thing is impairment. People are getting impairments during this time. There's a man actually that got burnt by a wife.
Wow.
Yes,
Not the other way around.
No, not the other way around.
Wow.
This time it was different. Though it's men mainly perpetuating women, but
Yes.
this time it was the man who was the victim. The lady suspected him of, cheating, and then she boiled water. I think the guy thought they are going to boil for him some eggs or maybe tea.
Wow.
But then the lady just poured water on him, and then he lost his skin. So he became impaired. I don't know whether that's an impairment.
Yeah, it can be an
losing your
impairmental
skin.
disability,
Yeah.
disfigurement, all those. That's
People
just
are losing
English.
body parts. Someone can, cut off your body parts like the reproductive system.
Wow.
Most of for men.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's,
there's
that
a
has
lot
occurred
of
during
suckers.
the lockdown.
Yes.
Wow. What I have seen personally in the news, I saw a body man who lit up his whole family,
Oh.
and they all died, and inclusive was an unspoken death. So you can imagine that. Then I keep seeing news stories. Women are being beaten, women are being battered.
Women are being battered.
Wow.
Real.
And you see that this is really being seen more due to this situation where we are having all this frustration and all this unemployment and all this shortage. Yeah.
Even there's actually an LDU guy who shot a wife recently because the guy suspected the wife to be cheating on him
I saw that
with a
story.
chairman in Masaka. Yeah, that was really frustrating, and oh my God, it just makes me feel terrible. But all that said, what do you think can be done to really improve on the situation? Because it's really ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think some of the things which can be done, from my view, in the family setting, on one, I feel like families, and instead of only interacting through, let's say if you're interacting with your children, you're asking them, did you do this? You're going to maybe discipline them, you're asking them to do some chores. Maybe the man when he's talking to his wife, he don't talk about, is this there, is this not there? They're only talking about home issues. Maybe they should also find other ways to interact. For example, the parents can play with the children, let's say sports or board games, something, so that they can bond more. And during those play times, not playings, they can bond more. For example, let's say a mother can cook alongside her girl children or boy children as well, and this can cause them to bond more, and they can engage more.
Thanks for adding boy children.
Yeah, they can engage more on that front. They can engage and learn more about each other and bond. Another solution which I was seeing was wives and husbands should try to be more communicative. It's something hard a bit in the African setting, especially in the rural areas.
How can they be more communicative?
Like if you're having an issue now, like let's say if you're the husband and you're having some issues making ends meet, find a way to talk to your wife and show your vulnerable side. It's not easy, but if you can, please do it. And also the women, find a way to, if you have now, like you talked about women being pestered by their husbands on the other issue, for all the audiences, so they can so they can talk to their husbands and tell them, I'm having this frustration here, and God willing, some steps can be taken to reduce the harm, the frustration and the anger, because you see that you're in this together.
Communication is actually very, very important. Without communication in a home, nothing can really go on, because it takes communication and humanity, to make things go on in a home. For example, if a lady is tired, maybe she has done all these chores. Remember, when the children are home and the husband is home, the chores also increase. So if the lady is tired, it takes communication and understanding, like the humanity bit of a man, to know that, what, my woman is tired and I need to really work on this issue. I need to, help her do this and that. And actually, there are many things we can do. For example, other things we can do. For example, you can find ways of keeping busy, playing around with family, to increase the bonding. People can pray together. Prayer works.
That's actually a very important point.
Yes, people can pray together, and then I think people can also, involve some creativity. Most of this goes to organizations. Actually, organizations can come up with applications that help people to report effectively during this period of time. Yeah, I've seen an organization that did it. I've forgotten the name, but
Yes.
they made an app and it helps people, to report
report
the
these
cases
cases.
easily, because right now the police is not so near. But
Yes.
you can report to them and they can find ways of, helping you.
Yeah. And yesterday we talked about someone who has a shelter and a hotline
Yes.
whereby women can communicate their issues
Yes.
and they can be helped.
Yeah, but with the shelter, they still have challenges of, transporting people there to their shelters.
The
Yeah,
money
so-
is
so-
not enough.
Not the money, but I think maybe they haven't found gotten stickers or something, so that they still have challenges with the shelter. But for the application, they are working on it and it's in its final stages. Maybe we'll tell people when it finally gets out, when it's finally done. And then another key factor that we have to look at is community policing. Yeah, we have to be to take care of each other as a community. When you see a neighbor battering your neighbor, why not get involved and be part of it?
Yes.
Most people fear that when they get back together, they will hate me. Let them hate you for helping them.
Snitchers get stitchers.
Let them hate you for helping them. There is
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Me, it's okay with me if I help you and you hate me. It's okay.
Yeah.
My conscience remains okay that I helped someone when they needed me.
Yeah.
I'll even report a neighbor who abuses children. I can't keep quiet because the neighbor will hate me.
Yes.
So community policing is very important in this situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've also talked about something which has sparked an idea in my head where you talked about creativity and keeping busy.
Yeah.
So instead of being alone with your thoughts and all this little anger and lack, maybe you can take this time off and learn something new. For example, let's say you don't have a backyard garden, you can do that. You can start a backyard garden, or you can put flowers in a pot and tend to those. You know those flowers you put in pots and put on the veranda. You may not be able to farm behind your house.
Yeah.
Or you
No,
can
I
learn.
said, by the way, it even creates time for you to take care of that garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can also be something to bond over. You can tell the children, come and join us to do this.
Yeah.
And also, like when we were young, we used to get beans and just plant in the compound. And somehow your parent, like, you would be practicing what you've studied at school. You remember since YPGL, what germination, something, those things. So there's how you would bond with your parent. Your parent says, oh, because like for him it's something maybe he does usually, but for it's something you bond over. And also I had some people talking about learning skills, like someone learned graphic designing during this lockdown. So you see that his time is taken up, he's adding something to him, he's adding value to himself. Yes.
Even watching videos on internet.
Yeah.
There are many videos that you can use to learn new skills. There is particularly these DIY videos. There are projects that people do out of the normal things, like for example from the trees, from anything that's around you. Yeah, so they're good. Someone can just get MBs. It's not so hard, though. Also accessing MBs is not hard. It's not easy right now, but someone can try. Get your MBs and then you try learning some new projects, and maybe you can earn from it afterwards.
You say D what?
DIY.
DIY. Now me, I know DUI, which is driving under influence. It's a crime. So that's
Okay,
why I was wondering if that's where
else.
we are going.
No, DIY projects are different. Yeah, they're all about creativity. Well, it's been a wonderful conversation.
Yeah, that's true. It has really been a wonderful time. I've had a good time. Hope the people over there have had a good time as well. All the people watching us from over there.
Yeah, we've really had fun. Hope you enjoyed too. Don't forget to wash your hands, sanitize, social distancing, and all that. Follow the guidelines. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.
Bye.